Welcome back to another episode of Dragon Age The Veilguard. So, Guardian got to level 10 throughout that. That's awesome. So, she's now my personal touchdown. Balara is back. We saved her. She's now a found friend. Emmerich is about halfway. The Conus is almost there. Nev is almost there. And Tosh is also almost there. Like I said, it is kind of hard to get everyone to level 10 by the end of the game. We might get a couple more of them before the actual ending of the game, but they won't beat their full potential, sadly. So as level 10, we can now get one of these. When activated, you gain 50% rage. Or Adrenaline Rush when activated also heals you 20%. Let's do that. That's pretty good. Sadly, Davern is the fallen hero. Um, some people may think that you can save Davern. The only way to save Davern is if you send Harding on that mission to help protect the other side, which then Harding dies. So that's the reason why I picked Davern, knowing that Harding dies. I felt like since we put our work into Harding to make her our love connection, it only made sense for Davern to pass away, sadly. Of course, I don't want Davern to die. Davern's the guy, bro. But sometimes this has to happen. So let's get right into the game. Last episode we did the last gambit, the beginning of the end. Of the end. Now we kind of just gotta go through and talk to everyone.
Hey Boris, it's good to see you.
We're so close. Minrathous will be liberated. First from the old gods, then from Tevinter's old rule. I never doubted we had a chance, but it's good to have you here.
Even gods may die.
We have every confidence in your plan.
Those who fell in our fight lie in the next room. They will be taken to grave or pyre once our battle has ended, as their beliefs dictate. For now, they wait, and we attend them. If you wish to pay your respects, please enter.
So if you did lose anybody in that final cutscene battle, they would be in there for you to remember their loss. But since we did the right choices and no one died, we actually don't have anyone we can see.
Is that a furrow on your troubled brow?
Rook, the Venatori brought death to Minrathous. We've made many of them pay, but they still owe us a balance.
You take care of Elgar'nan. We'll keep after his remaining followers on the ground. Minrathous, all of Thedas, will remember the crows on this day. Let's see this done.
Hate to admit it, but Solus really came through for us. Now it's just Elgar'nan we have to deal with. Good luck.
We'll keep watch on the city down here.
It's been years since I fought in a battle like this.
The crows defeated the Venatori at the gates, thanks to you and the lords.
The pleasure was all mine. I got to dust off the daggers for good people. Rest up while you can. You'll need it.
Stop. We've all had enough of Elgernon's tyranny.
Be sure to silence him.
Oh, I will.
The Archdemon, Rook. It's been a hard fight to get here.
And against stranger foes than we imagined.
But we're here. The Wardens. At the end of it all.
There's no one I'd rather be with.
Nice, guys.
Stay safe, Rook. And make sure Nev doesn't get herself killed.
No, I can't promise that. We have a codex. Oh, let's read them while we get them, because, like I said, endgame. Minrathous recovery plans, no attached intelligence reports gathered by the surviving Shadow Dragons. Asher, let's pretend Elgernane gets kicked out of the city. We still have Venatori, Demon, and Blight to push back before it's safe for people to come out. See the growing stack of reports. Tarkin, added by Tarkin later. Myrna says she and Vargoth will work with Dorian, May, and some of our other mages to target demons. The Veil Jumpers and Crows will help you move supplies and check on other safe houses. Their only request is that they get to take out as many Venatori as possible on the way. I might join you on that one. The Wardens shockingly already have ideas for Blake. As Bill said, she'll help them when Antoine mentioned fire. Fire. Alright. Oh shit, check her off.
Stand firm and watch Lace Harding's back.
You got it, dude. Got the workshops here if you need to do any workshops. We don't, because we're so good at this game. Is there anyone else on this side we need to talk to? No, but there is some of that. Alright. Let's ooh.
You must be what? Get out there and do what you do best.
You've got this.
You've got this.
'Tis almost time for this story to end. Are you ready to write the final chapter?
I sure am.
Of that, I have no doubt.
He was in my head the whole time. It was like I wanted to help him.
Oh, Balara. I'm so sorry.
He's filled with the blight, and I think I am too. Rook.
We'll deal with later. We're not losing anyone else. We've lost. I still have hope.
You're not dead yet. And as long as you're still alive, there's hope. For now, hang on. We'll see if there's a way for the Wardens to help you once Elgernane is dead.
No, you can't. That's what I needed to tell you. When Elgernane was in my mind, I was kind of in his too. I could feel him. His mind, his magic, his life force. It's tied to the Veil. His life is the only thing holding the Veil in place.
I felt the Veil weaken when Gillenane fell. I expect that when Solus imprisoned the other gods, he bound them all thus. And now that Elgernane is the only one left...
If we kill him, the Veil collapses.
Which is why Solus gave me the dagger.
Should have anticipated this.
Damn it. He said something about this in that memory of him binding the gods. I thought he was just stealing their magic. I didn't realize he meant it literally. We still have to kill Elgernane. So what can we do? Can we tie the Veil to something else to keep it in place?
For an enchantment like that, we'll need a specific substitute. The Veil was made to be tied to the ancient elven gods.
Then let's tie it to Solus. He's the only elven god left.
Binding him will require drawing his blood with the lyrium dagger.
And I doubt he's going to like the idea.
Is that the only way?
Cutting him to bind him to the veil. That's blood magic. We do it if we have to, but only if we have to. What about this?
The dagger we made while you were in the Fade.
Once Elganon is dead, odds are good that Solus will need to do something else to complete his ritual. This dagger looks identical, but it can't cut through enchantments like the real thing. So if he tries to use it...
The backlash of such magic would render him helpless.
Unless he notices. You really want to try a bait and switch on the Dreadwolf?
Is there any chance at all, that he would listen to reason?
Did he listen to you when you spoke with him years ago, Inquisitor?
Varric died trying to reason with him.
As did Mythal when Solus took her power.
We have you, Morrigan. You have Mythal's memories. And we have the essence of the other fragment of Mythal from the Crossroads.
Such power, even fragmented, is not to be taken lightly. Hold it for now. And when the time comes, if you believe the Dreadwolf's heart can be turned from this course, I shall try.
We got options.
All right. We can deal with Solus when the time comes, but we still need to stop Elganon first. He's in the palace above us. We'll climb the Blight Tendril to get there. Once Solus takes down the Archdemon and renders Elganon mortal, we hit him with everything we've got.
Damn right we do.
Time's running short. Stock up on supplies, pay your respects, and say goodbye to the people you love. Be ready to go when I signal.
Alright. Let's get everyone a little talking to before we go out. Oh, you are selling stuff. What do you have?
I'm helping the Shadow Dragons with supplies while they're short-handed.
So it's
Go
anything
on,
that
pick
we...
up something nice.
I mean, we'll buy that just because that's going to upgrade our thing. We can buy these that we didn't have. Nothing else there. I have this one, so yeah, I'll do that. And that. And that. We don't need the ruins. And we have one memento we didn't pick up. So we got all that. Alright, everyone is fully
Enjoy
equipped.
the view up there.
And while we're here, let's just sell everything. Because we don't need any of it. And we've
Enjoy
done
the
it.
view up there.
Alright. Let's talk to everyone. Harding, my girl!
Of course Solus lied to us. Again. I expect it, and yet I'm surprised every time. But we're chipping away at Elgernon's forces. I thought that was impossible. He commands armies, and he's a god. Or really close to one, anyway. We even got Balara back. It's because of you. You're our leader. Our heart. My heart. As long as you stand beside me, I know things can't go too far wrong.
I'll let you down, baby.
The trust you have in me, your support, your unwavering faith, they keep me going. I hope you know that. I'm going to win this. For you. For us.
In case I don't get another chance to say it, you've made me happier than I thought possible. You believed in me when I couldn't, and you helped me see the strength I always had. The journey's been hard. Still, I don't regret any of it, because I get to have you in my life, and you make it beautiful. Just one final push to the palace. We're so close, Rook.
Together.
You and me, Lace. Whatever comes, we'll face it together.
There's no one I'd rather stand beside at the end of the world. But if we live,
Ferelden. Cottage. Quiet. At least for a while.
It's a date.
I'm ready. Let's finish this.
Alright, next person.
Lucanus, everything all right?
We have made it here and fared well in the fight. Now we only have to wait. But Spike grows impatient. As do I. This may be the calm before a final storm, but I don't feel it.
I'm on edge too.
I'm on edge myself, so I couldn't expect anyone here not to be.
Perhaps.
It won't be much longer.
Elgernon's life is measured in hours. As for Solus, if any deserve to set his fate, it's you. But if it were me, I would not banter. I would not give room for lies and false promises. Find your opening and strike. The cost of mercy is too high when others might die in its wake. Whatever happens, my contract was for the blighted gods. Today it is fulfilled.
When I went to the Crows, I asked for their best. And we got him.
The demon of Virantium. I had a reputation to maintain. Rook, I left the ossuary only to lose so much again. My city, my family. But what I've managed to reclaim, I have you to thank for. Zara thought she could take my life and control it. When this is done, Spite will have his life, and I will have mine. And it will be only mine again.
Alright. Dorian?
Get out there and do what you do best.
We didn't lose anybody. We hit the city that the Antam couldn't conquer and got out clean. We've even got Balara back. We're gaining people.
I'm ready to fight as long as our luck holds out.
Just Elgernon left now. Well, and Solus.
Elgernon won't know what hit him.
What? No, he'd better know it was us. That's the best part. Hey, listen. You helped me figure out who I was. I'm Ravani. I'm a dragon hunter. My mother didn't like that. But maybe she'd be proud of me anyway.
Shokra to Ebra, Tosh. I know she would.
I'm a better person because of you. So, thanks. Now let's go kick some ass.
Okay, sorry about that.
Oh, it is purest relief to see us all gathered safe and sound. We reunited with Balara. What that poor girl has been through, and she's still returned to the fray. Elgernon must fear what we might accomplish once we storm his tower.
We've already killed an archdemon and a god. We can do it again.
Well, Elgernon's magic is fearsome, Solus is our true adversary. He is, however, a former spirit. As such, Solus cannot help but listen to appeals to his nature, his yearning for reflection.
I could try talking him down once I find him.
The spirits whisper. One way or another, I believe the dread wolf's tale draws to its conclusion. It has been a grand privilege, Rook, to have come so far and known all of you.
What luck that the distinguished Professor Volkarin joined our cause after we found him in the necropolis.
Feels as if that were years ago. Time passes swiftly in good company. Onwards, Rook. The gods await.
How are you feeling, Balara?
Everyone filled me in, told me about everything that happened since I've been gone. It's a lot. I knew Elgranon was doing something. I could feel it through the blight. I just didn't know how big it was. How awful it was. But most everyone's still alive. Still fighting. That's more than I could have hoped for. More than I expected. So, okay, I think.
This could have gone a lot worse. I'm glad it didn't.
You're finding the way through. The twisty path.
And the blight? How's it feeling?
Like it's tying itself around me. It's in my blood. In my head. I feel it whispering to me. But it doesn't get to decide how my story goes. Even if it's only got a few chapters left. Let's make the most of each one of them. And give it the happiest ending we can manage.
Best way to a happy ending is to fight for it. And that's why we're here. For the fight.
It may be our last one. So let's make it worth our while. Rook, thank you.
For what?
For helping me put the ghosts of the past to rest. Now let's go kill a god.
Fuck yeah, we are. We already talked to everyone on this side, right? There's no one over there. Perfect. Nev.
Nev, how are you holding up?
I've seen reports from the city. The lost. But more are still standing than I might have bet on. Every person who gets through this is a win.
We're doing as well as can be expected. Just have to keep it up.
We can't get overconfident.
There's more on your mind.
This started with Solus. It will end there, too. He played mind games with you. Targeted emotions, then went right for the heart. People with power, sometimes it's best not to play their games. Other times you need to play them smarter. However this plays out, Minrathous must see Elganon fall. I want Docktown to know we never gave up on them.
When we walk away this time, the job will truly be finished.
Fingers crossed. About damn time. Look, I'm not saying this in case we die, but you're someone I could count on through all of this. Whatever happens, I trust you. And I don't say that to anyone.
I know. Thanks, Nev.
Anytime.
Alright. We've talked to everyone, right? The tavern's dead, so you can't really talk to him. Yeah. Alright, let's get out there. This will be a long episode, but it is the final episode we'll be doing today, so.
Any last advice from Mythal?
'Tis a difficult battle you face, but you are among more allies than you know. You have purified the crossroads, uncovered ancient truths lost for ages, and earned the essence of Mythal. You are truly the champion of the Fade. Take this. Should your fight against Elganon grow desperate, invoke the memories of the Dreadwolf's rebels. For you, they will stand against tyranny one last time.
Oh, Felison's Ruin. The power of Felison's Ruin is based on how much of the god's influence you drove back in the crossroads. Click Felison Ruin in the character screen to activate it. This ruin can only be used against Elganon. Alright, let's check her out. Get rid of that one. And quicken, enhanced damage, resistant, deflect, flame weapon removal, and invulnerable. Whoo! Let's fucking go! Alright, the Dreadwolf rises! Let's go!
Bad news, everyone. Elganon's forces are gathering outside.
They mean to prevent you from reaching their master.
Our people will set up barricades, and we'll hold the enemy as long as we can. You need to start climbing.
One of us should help. I'm going up there. I owe Elgranon for what he did.
You go to face a guard, Rook, but any aid you might spare would be welcomed.
Alright, companions that have experience fighting in frontline combat or sieges have a better chance to succeed. Better chance, so someone who's in frontline combat or sieges. I mean, Tosh.
Tosh, you up for it?
Yep.
We'll be cheering for you, Rook. Good luck.
I feel like Tosh would be a good one for that one. Okay, so she will fight separately. So who do we bring to the final mission? Well, Harding, I feel like, can now sit back. Let's bring our Nevlicanis combo. Let's do that. Let's fuck some shit up. Shall we? Shall we do that? Let's fucking stop Elgrenade! Let's go! Okay, look at that. Holy shit. I don't give two shits about these fucking white fucks. They got nothing on us, dude. Come here. Come here. Give me a kiss. Give me a fucking kiss, bud. Give me a fucking kissy kiss. Come here. Let's focus on this guy. Get out of here, buddy! You guys got nothing on me! Oh shit. You get him, Solus. Fuck that dragon up.
Solus knows that as well as we do. Might betray us after, but he'll do whatever it takes to stop Elganon.
Yeah, help. Let's have you guys focus on that guy. Come here, bruh. Get out of here. Ah, that's rude. Let's see if there's a good spot to use this. Good donkey. That wasn't very nice of you. Slow down, Todd. Bye! This has sent you all to the fucking nether realms. okay though. Give me this chest.
The throne room. Knowing Elganon, we'll find him there.
Rook!
You made it.
Elgernon's using the Magisters to control the Blight, just like he used me. They're directing all of it at Solus. He won't make it without our help.
How do you know?
I can still feel it. Hear it.
The Blight.
I'll help Solus. Just get to the throne room.
So watch where you step, man. We got many people over here, bro. Oh shit. Ow. Come here. Alright, you do this, you do this. Back my health, please. Get out of here.
Just ahead. Everybody ready?
Got us here, Rook. Now give me a target so we can finish this.
That almost fucking made me fall off. That's funny. A little tricky on the map there. Hey. Let's get her.
Solus.
Oh shit, Lara. Yeah, you do. You go, girl.
Such arrogance, thinking you can hide from your creator. And I am this world's creator.
Jesus, he's fucked up.
Every pointed spire and warding enchantment in this city is a child's unwitting imitation of the empire I built. I would have restored the glory. Your lives are too brief to remember.
I saw Demeter's Crossing and Weishaupt, and everywhere else you've left your mark. I didn't see any glory. All I saw was a tyrant destroying everything he touches.
You mistake discipline for cruelty, a failing among those who lack a master's gentle guidance. We only destroyed because you resisted. In the new empire, every child would have blossomed under my protection. And Gillenane, my brilliant sister, would have forged the blight into a tool of beauty. But she is dead. And all we have is this. Because of you.
Alright, here we go. Time to fight some Elgananes. I'm gonna do...
You are nothing. This entire...
Do this, do this.
World is my domain.
Do this. 2. This. Everyone is fucking attack the fuck out of him.
While my dragon thrall lives, I am invulnerable. Yet still you fight. Pathetic.
We actually fucked him up. No.
The dread wolf cannot save you. He cannot even save himself. Now you understand that none may stand against me. Those who try stand alone.
Oh shit.
I am the Lord of the day and the night. Yield to me, and I will show you mercy. Look at you. Your failures. You failed to save the wardens at Weishaupt. You fled in terror at Arlathan.
And then we killed Gillenane. I've got a team, and that's all I need.
You haven't broken me. You will kneel.
Oh, here comes Lara. Come on, Balara, you got this.
Release them. I gave you this power, child.
You are not my god.
No, Balara.
Impossible. No, you will not.
Fuck yeah, he will.
You are mortal, Elganon. Enjoy it while it lasts.
Oh, we're about to fuck you up.
If you will not bow, you will burn.
Okay, here comes round 2. All right. All right, we're gonna press 1. We're gonna do this. Okay, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. And we're gonna do this.
I will share the last glimmer of defiance from this wretched world.
We're gonna get everyone to focus fire on him.
From the ashes shall rise the blighted empire. Bow to me.
That's fire.
There is no light save my glory, no refuge save my shadow, no desire save my
Give me that health back, baby. Everyone continue focusing on him.
I am creator and destroyer. I am will made beast. I am Algernon.
Get fucked up, buddy. We could have staggered him at the end. We staggered him at the end of it. Oh shit! Get fucked!
It is done. The world owes you a debt, both for defeating Elganon and for bringing down the Veil. I am sorry for this final betrayal, but I will do what I can to minimize the damage. When you see the old world restored, please, Rook. I do not wish to fight against you.
Oh. Well, we gotta do it, right? This is the secret ending. Secret ending. If you do it, you get this one.
I don't want to fight you either. But I don't want to see the world go through even more pain on top of what Elganon has done. Do you?
This world is broken, Rook. Because of my mistakes.
You're trapped in regret.
This is why you had to use me to escape the prison. It's made from regrets, and you're trapped in yours.
You cannot understand the...
Destroying everything won't erase your mistakes. You have a chance, right now, to save the world. Bind yourself to the veil and stop it from falling.
Oh, there's the Inquisitors.
I cannot. To stop now would dishonor those I have wronged to come this far.
Even if those you've wronged asked you to stop.
Inquisitor.
You were my friend. We saved the world together once. Can't we save it one more time?
Inquisitor, I am sorry. But I cannot. Long before we met, I failed my oldest friend. She died for that failure. If I leave the veil in place, I am destroying the world she wanted. And I will have... She will have died for nothing.
And whose fault is that, Dreadwolf?
Morrigan.
One appellation among many, I wear. I have been advisor to Orlais, Witch of the Wilds, daughter of Flemeth, and once, long ago, an old friend.
Mythal lives on in her. And in this. Mythal.
I pulled you from the Fade you loved and sent you into war. I used your wisdom as a weapon. And it broke you.
The things that I have done
are not for you alone to bear, my friend. The many wrongs we did together. I release you from my service.
You are free to find a better way.
My life force now sustains the veil. With every breath I take, I will protect the innocent from my past failures. The Titan's dreams are mad from their imprisonment. I cannot kill the Blight, but I can help to soothe its anger. I will go and seek atonement. Thanks to you, I now can see the way.
Oh shit, she's back.
With Elgar'nan and Gillenane dead, and Solus off to fix his mistakes and right an ancient wrong, it looked like one of the biggest stories this world had ever seen was finally drawing to a close.
The story of the Veilguard. A team of heroes who stood strong against evil, no matter the cost.
Whatever it takes.
But whenever one story ends, another begins.
Like the story of the Grey Wardens, clearing the remains of the Blight so that the flowers can grow again.
Or the story of Archon Maevaris Talani, inspiring her people and bringing change to Tevinter.
Or the story of a caretaker, standing watch for new heroes.
For the Antivan Crows, it would be a story of bringing a traitor to justice and reclaiming Treviso from the Blight.
Among the Veil Jumpers, the fall of the last elven gods meant Arlethan was reborn.
At their heart, stories are about change.
A man seeing his ward become more than he could ever have imagined.
A woman making Docktown a little better for the people who live there.
An assassin driving out the darkness in his city and himself.
A student of history helping the elves put past evils behind them forever.
A dragon hunter forging a new life for themselves.
Or the Griffins, returning to the Grey Wardens.
Or the Dwarven people, rediscovering their lost magic and their connection to the stone. There are stories of love.
But those stories aren't over. And we will always be grateful to those whose stories brought us where we are today. And those whose stories will live on with us forever.
And that, my friends, is Dragon Age The Veilguard. We've done it. We've beat the game. It's just over 80 episodes. But we've completely finished the game to the best of our ability through one playthrough. There's one little cutscene that's going to happen here shortly. But while that's happening, let's talk about the game. Okay? So how do you guys feel about it? Do you feel good about this game? Do you think there's some things they could have changed or worked better on? I myself, I love this game. This game, I would give it a 9 out of 10. It's not a 10 out of 10 for me just because of certain things, but a 9 out of 10 is what I'm going to give this game. Once this cutscene hits here, we will talk about that, and then we will give our final reviews on the entirety of the game. So, yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed this playthrough. And let's see this final cutscene, shall we? Okay, so I'm sure. Okay, so that's right. All right. Well, we're here, so let's talk about it. All right. The story of this game. I enjoyed it. I actually enjoyed the story. The story was very intriguing. Big revenge, savior of the universe type thing, which is how it is. Solus's trickery throughout the game was very interesting. When I first played it, so my first blind playthrough of the game, I didn't realize Varric was dead until it's kind of revealed that Varric was dead, and it was kind of crazy to think. I was like, oh my god, Varric's been dead this entire time. And then when I started this playthrough, I realized, like, I saw all the little hints they give you, especially in the beginning of the game, so the first arc of the game. They make it rewarding if you've already beat the game, because you're like, oh, I can see how Varric has been dead. Because if you notice, no one really responds to when Varric says things in the meetings, and no one's ever in the room when you are talking to Varric one-on-one. So seeing that whole situation unfold, replaying the game for you guys, was very, very good. The last two Blighted Dragons. So if you played the original Dragon Age, there's 5. I believe there's 5 like Magisters that turn to the Blighted Dragons. So, which is like the leader of the Darkspawns. And we killed the final one. So like technically the Wardens aren't needed anymore after this game, which is very interesting to think about. Because they're still around, right? Like the Blight's still there. You kind of figure out that the Titans may be in like the next part of this game, right? With the whole hint with Harding and how Blight kind of came from the nightmares of Titans. So dwarves may become a bit more interesting in the next part of this franchise if they continue with it. While recording this, there was a lot of crazy things that happened. It turns out that a lot of the people who developed this game was either let go or fired, or let go, or they quit themselves. So that leaves the future development of this game and possibly the rest of the story up to however they decide to manage the situation. But I personally liked all the characters. Each character, did feel different. The conversations you had made me care for them, which is good. They always do a good job with that in their games, so I enjoyed it. There was a couple things, obviously, that I could give two shits about, like Tasha's sexuality, the way the person who you don't save in the beginning, like the city, their attitude towards you. I didn't really care a little bit about that. There's some things you didn't have to really push in this game, but clearly they did. But I still enjoyed the game. I still enjoyed those characters. Whenever they did turn sour to you or pushing, other cultural beliefs onto you, couldn't care. I still enjoyed every character for who they were. As for combat was really fun. It was very easy to use. This is my first Dragon Age game that I was playing on keyboard and mouse. Every other game I played on the console, so I was using a controller. but it was very easy to map my weapons and how I fight, and we're able to keep up with that. I kind of wish that they made the end game a bit more difficult combat wise. I found once you kind of hit that like level 45 to 50 mark, you're kind of just flying through enemies. There was a couple times where just due to like not me paying attention to health, I died, but otherwise I went through this on hard, barely dying. So I think a difficulty increase would be very interesting, like level wise, because like combat wise it could get difficult, but it was just level wise I just felt like I was flying through everything. Like the exploration of the game was very fun. I'm kind of against the big everything open world map thing, and I kind of like this more condensed, each area has its own map. I think that's just the way I like to play my games. But like games like Red Dead, even Final Fantasy, like kind of like Final Fantasy 7, the Rebirth one, or the remake one, or like the second one. The game that we're playing currently, actually, the maps, not too open world, but again, those big open world games, I prefer this where they kind of cut it down per each section, so it's a bit more manageable to do. Otherwise, I get lost in the map, and then I spend hours just looking at stuff. But yeah, so overall, I give this game a 9 out of 10. The romance option was pretty fun. The combat was good. Honestly, the graphics, the way the game looked, art style wise, I loved. There was some clipping from here and there, but otherwise, like, I could sit there and just look at the forest or Docktown, and just kind of sit there and look at the water forever. It's a very pretty game, but it doesn't hit that 10 out of 10 for me. It's just because even though I would play this game a lot, there are still things I could pick and nitpick on. And out of a 10 out of 10 game, that should never be the case, right? There was a lot of controversy for this game. A lot of people didn't like it. I have a feeling they didn't like it because of the cultural choices they made, or how woke, as people would say, it felt. And there's a lot of things saying that there wasn't much character development, or as per other games. Like, you also got to think, like, this is a different team making this game, but also, like, I had very good character development. I care about all the characters I was carrying around. I found even in the first game, I can care less about half the characters, but in this game, like, they kind of force you to care about every character, and the decisions you make, and the story arcs that they all had were excellent for the way that character was developed. So all this controversy about this game, don't listen into it. I always recommend, just play the game yourself. Don't go in expecting something. You don't know what to expect. It's a brand new game. It's a Dragon Age game. Every game was different. Inquisition was completely different than the first two, and I still enjoyed that game. The second game was completely different from the first game. That was more of a mainline RPG, and people love that game. And then you go back to Dragon Age Origins, which is what everyone, I guess, expected from this game. And I didn't want that game. I was like, if I want to play Dragon Age Origins, I'll go play Dragon Age Origins, No, they did a very good job in this game, and I'm sorry for the people who did get let go because of the internet hate. But this game is a 9 out of 10 for me, and I don't got much 9 out of 10s, so me saying that should mean something for some people. Highly recommend playing it. I've already played through it twice. I'm currently on my own playing through another one as a mage. So like, everything in this game was good. It wasn't like excellent, obviously, but it was good. It was great. I enjoyed the game. I played through it twice, so that gives me a props right there. But let's skip this. See if we get this final cutscene here.
The storm quelled, the sun dimmed, the wolf defanged. At last, we have balanced. Guided
It's just like that. That is the end of the game. I hope you guys stuck around for the review and that final little cutscene there. So something is in the horizon. We don't know what it is, but apparently they've been influencing things since the very beginning. It showed their the blight ritual that they did, and also Logain, if you remember him from the first game. They whispered in his ear to convince him not to help the Grey Wardens fight the blight in the first original game. So clearly they had plans for this game. Are they going to keep towards it? I don't know. Is there going to be DLC? Who knows? If there is DLC, we will be doing that on the channel. I do like this game enough where I will come back and play those DLCs once they release. So keep an eye on that. Whenever that does happen, that will show up on the channel. But our next playthrough has aired by now. It is Kingdom Come Deliverance. I highly recommend you guys check that out. We've got a couple episodes recorded already. It is a major open world game where Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 just got released, actually, not that long ago. And I felt like in order to enjoy that game, as such a story-driven person myself, I felt like it was only fair for me to go from the beginning of the story. So we're going to record that. That's a blind playthrough. I've never played it, never watched anyone do anything with it, so I really don't know what's going on with that game. I just know I'm a blacksmith's son who has to deliver a sword. And that's how it kind of starts off. So if you do want to see that, head over to my channel. While you're there, hit that subscribe button so you get those notifications of new videos to keep up to date. Hit this like button to let us know that you enjoyed this series as an overall experience, and also comment down below on your favorite part of my series. Did you enjoy the characterization? Did you enjoy certain parts of the arcs that we did? Did you enjoy the final episode and the review that I give? Let me know so I know for my next playthrough how to develop that itself. So until next time, peace.